post-match reactions. There's actually take 2 of this. I shot a version at the ground, but I don't think I said anything of any interest. So after my long train home, and maybe it was the conversation with the junkie who was showing me his PUBG skins on his phone, I thought, let's do another take. Let's try and enunciate a bit better and say some more interesting things. Where do we start? I guess maybe we can start at selection from Thursday. I think in hindsight, obviously hindsight is 2020, but I think in hindsight dropping Laverde was a mistake. Managing Laverde was a mistake. For all his shortcomings, he's an incredibly tough footballer. And this was a night we were craving some muscle because there wasn't a lot of it on show around the ground. And there's one thing Laverde does is he hits hard and he makes you work for it. Yeah, he's got some faults elsewhere, but bring him in for Heps, and, we all know what Heps has done for the club and all the time that he's put in. But, yeah, making that the move, I think, wasn't a mistake. I mean, if we brought someone else out, left Laverde and then brought Heps in, maybe it could have been better. I'm not saying one selection's going to make or break the result, but yeah, I think dropping him was a serious mistake. We really lacked muscle around the ground, and at least in backline he would have offered it. And considering how well some of their guys did on us, whether it be Turner or Melksham, he might have offered something a bit better than what Heps did. I guess my other big issue was just how soft we were at winning the footy. Melbourne's, one of Melbourne's biggest strengths is winning hard footy, and that's what they did tonight. And I think there were a lot of players who really really let themselves down in that regard and didn't win a lot of hard footy when it really mattered. Peter Wright had no impact on the game. Guelphy had no impact on the game. Gresham had no impact on the game. I don't think McGrath had much of an impact on the game. Kelly, both throw him there as well. I'm trying to think who else. Perkins, really low impact on the game. A bit worried for Perk, to be honest. I've been defending him. But he might be due for a spell in the twos. He really might be due for a spell in the twos. Mids just got bashed, to be honest. I thought Caldwell fought really, really hard. Merritt didn't really spend a great deal of time in the guts, it seemed. Like he was kind of playing half forward at times to, shake Neil Bullen as best as he could. But just, the old heads, Melbourne, and some of these young guys who were playing really good footy just kept winning the contested ball when it mattered. Now guys just couldn't do it, whether they weren't putting their heads over it or they were electing to try and soccer it forward, and they were failing to do so. And then even when we did have possession, we were constantly trying to overhandball it in those conditions, which just wasn't working. And when we tried to kick passes, there were times when guys it felt like so much time, like they'd taken a mark or they had lots of space, and they just went, I'm just going to launch it forward. I'm just going to bomb it forward, whether it be into the midfield or into forward 50. And it went nowhere, no advantage of our guys. It's hard being a forward in a game like that, especially when the delivery's coming there. And it was from everyone. There were very few players I felt that were really good at lowering their eyes. Everyone was really culpable. Yeah, real flat after that one, because, we could have been sitting second on the ladder and, looking that we've locked up finals. But instead, we're probably going to finish the round in 6 or 7, I think, maybe. And yeah, we'll go back under the roof and we'll probably beat the Crows and that's good. But yeah, night games at the G. I mean, I said the stats on the pod a few weeks ago that we win 1 and 3, and we've played 3 in a row and we've won 1 and 3. So that's just how it happens. But yeah, I guess I just really worry about, should we play in September and we play against a team and the heat rises and it's the contested footy goes up another level. Can this team hack it? That is the question. Can they hack it? On tonight's performance, you'd say no. On others, maybe you'd say yes. But yeah, I thought we were pretty weak tonight. I know we had a little flurry of 10 minutes there at the end, but the game was done. The game was done. D's took their foot off the pedal. You know, they probably had a few young guys who didn't really know how to ice a game, and let us have that little run. But yeah, it was too little, too late, and it was all for nothing, to be honest. So yeah, I think scoreboard was flattering in the end. I thought they absolutely smashed us when it really mattered, and yeah, I think some questions need to be asked of a few senior players, maybe even some of the younger players as well, around how they attack the footy. And yeah, I think we need to really consider our selection of taking out a tough contested player for, an experienced player who is not very contested. And should we have omitted someone else if we're going to play Heppel? So, yeah, well, that's going to ruin the rest of your weekend, everyone. But it's okay. We'll go back under the roof on Friday where there's no rain, perfect conditions, and we'll smash the Eagles. The Crows, sorry. And we'll beat the Crows. And who knows what happens next week after that, because unfortunately, we ain't playing any finals at Marvel under the roof. It'll be at the G. Hopefully in nice conditions, because when there's a bit of rain, as we've learnt against the Cats and against the Ds, we ain't no good. We are a toaster. No water, please. That is us. Well, thanks everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.